G'day, Jimmy.
Oh, hey, mate.
How are ya?
Good, mate.
I'm back.
He's
Hi,
back.
folks. Thanks, Pearl, for looking after the show for the last couple of days, pre-Anzac Day. CaravanT-shirts.com, our great sponsor for this month. Mm-hmm. Going on to plenty of news. Going into the weekend, the NPL fixtures, obviously overnight, Jimmy, an interesting result for the Wollongong Wolves. Apia went over to Sydney Olympic and failed to get the result. So Sydney Olympic winning 3-1 there was a great result for Olympic, which basically means that if the Wolves beat Sutherland up there at Sutherland on Saturday night at Shark Park, the Wolves would be 6 points clear of Apia. The only other team that could jump in closer is Marconi.
Okay.
If Marconi win, that'd be a 5 point gap at the top of the table.
Yeah, good stuff.
Worst case scenario. So good luck to the Wolves when they take on the Sharks up there, Seymour Shore at 6:30 p.m.
Yeah, so a great result for the Wolves there. Illawarra Stingrays, they take on Blacktown Spartans up there at Blacktown Sports Park.
Yep.
The Stingrays obviously looking to bounce back after their first loss of the season last weekend. We actually catch up with Luke Wilkshire from the Wolves and Scott Chipperfield from the Stingrays on today's Wollongong Football Show podcast.
Make sure you listen to the pod. All right, State League fixtures. Obviously, the South Coast Flame travel up to Blacktown Park to take on Prospect United. It's kick off 7 p.m. for the Flame. Plenty of fixtures, some great fixtures,
Mate,
tasty ones around the IPL.
Definitely. So on Saturday, Ocean Park, Woonona Sharks, they take on Coniston FC. Fernhill, they take on Port Kembla out there at Ray Robinson Oval. And Cringilla Lions take on Bulli at Korean Park.
Also, to Saturday night, this is a tasty kick-off time, 7 p.m. South Coast United taking on Wollongong Olympic. Interesting game for South Coast. They need to get some points, at least get a point at home. See how they go against Olympic, see if Olympic can bounce back. Sunday, Tarrawanna Oval is the place. Tarrawanna Blueies taking on Wollongong United. It's going to be a cracker of a match. And also on Sunday, Memorial Park, Corrimal Rangers taking on the Albion Park White Eagles. So some more in-depth news about the IPL when you listen to our podcast today.
Yes, in Mitch's mail. So Illawarra District League fixtures, Balgownie Rangers take on the Unadera Hearts, Judy Masters Oval. All these kickoffs are 3 p.m, of course, on Saturday. So Bellambi, they take on Oak Flats, as Oak Flats look to bounce back after
big game. That's
big
a massive game.
Against Helensburgh last week. So the Kiama Quarriers, they take on Shell Cove down there at Kiama Sports Complex. Rilla Wanderers taking on Helensburgh Thistle at King Mickey Park.
Yep.
University taking on Picton Rangers down there at Coolabong Oval. And Thirroul Thunder versus Berkeley Sports at Thomas Gibson Park on Saturday.
Poor Jimmy. All right. Have we got? Is there a
Oh yes.
is on Mitch's mail? Is there going to be some news?
Some news.
Have we got some breaking news on Mitch's mail this week?
We do have some big news.
I think there's some
mail.
massive news coming on Mitch's mail. So if you get a chance, listen to the pod. We're going to break a big news story. So make sure you listen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Peter Webster Community League Cup. A huge shout out to Michael Oliveira who got in contact with us on Facebook to let us know. Of course, we didn't know the result between Uni Wolves Maroon and the Uni Wolves Diggers. So Uni Wolves Maroon, they lost 2-1 to the Diggers in the Cup on Monday. And an apology goes out to the boys at IFS Community Wolves.
That's why we call him
Very sorry.
Mistake Man on the pod.
Sorry,
Mistake
Dorso.
Man.
He commented on that News Blast post. So apologies, boys. It was
slip up.
A big slip up.
Well, doesn't matter. EPL, Manchester City are winning the championship race at the moment, putting themselves 1 point in front of Liverpool after Thursday's 2-0 win over Man United. A bit of a better performance from Man United. I think, if they would have buried their chances, it could have been anything else, but it isn't to be. I think there's going to be still some interesting The last 3 games are going to be very interesting, especially for Man City because they travel away to Burnley. And as you know, Burnley are very hard to get a point up there. So never alone Man City.
Yep.
Interesting stuff. The big match, obviously, West Ham and Spurs. Looking forward to that one.
London derby.
Chelsea Man U. That's a massive game as well because 4th spot's still up for grabs despite Man U's lack of winning the last 2 matches. But anyway, and obviously Liverpool start tomorrow morning. So get up early in the morning if you're a Liverpool fan, 5 a.m. kickoff if you want to watch that game. And that's tomorrow morning. So an early start if you're doing your fantasy. Make sure you do it tonight. Otherwise you're going to screw yourself over. 3 games to go. 3 games to go. We're almost there.
All right, La Liga. A huge shout out to all of the Real Madrid fans out there. For the first time since 2012, Real Madrid failed to beat Getafe as the match finished in a 0-0 draw.
So was that sarcasm then? Or like, are you sort of bordering on the side of Barcelona there?
Oh,
A shout out.
I just love giving it, ripping into anyone, really. It's just fun.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, you keep going.
International news, Chelsea's manager, Maurizio Sarri, he has been fined £8,000 after admitting to misconduct during the final moments of Chelsea's match against Burnley. You would thought... anyway.
Yeah, according to One Football, tensions rose between Sarri and as he was sent to their stands after he allegedly called a... can I say that? A shit Italian?
After he was called.
Oh, he was called that. Oh,
yeah.
right, okay. Yeah, and other xenophobic insults by the Burnley staff. So see what happens at Burnley? I told you. Yeah. Man City are going to go there and they're going to get a lot more than that thrown at them on the weekend. So
right.
I still think there's plenty to go in this competition. But anyway, if found guilty, it's a standard offence. It's a 5-match ban and a $20,000 pound fine.
Crazy stuff when he's being called those things.
Wow.
What happens to the Burnley staff?
Yeah,
they get penalised? Anyway, all right, as reported by Goal.com, Liverpool striker Daniel Sturridge has emerged as a potential candidate for Brisbane Roar next season. Fox
I would
Sports,
love to see that. I would love to see that. Daniel Sturridge doing these ones at Brisbane? Absolutely.
Is he a little too young to come over to the A-League, do you think?
He's not young. He's not young at all.
How old is he, like 29?
Yeah, that's not young.
30?
That's not young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be great for the league. Anyway.
Okay, all right. Fox Sports executive producer Murray Shaw revealed on Fox Sports, on the Fox Sports podcast.
Oh, you don't want to listen to that. Listen to the Daily Football Show.
Sturridge
Why are you promoting the other opposite podcast? Anyway, keep going.
Sturridge has been previously offered to several A-League clubs saying, I wouldn't be at all surprised if the phone call is made from Robbie Fowler to bring someone like Daniel Sturridge down as a marquee next season.
Well, look, you're going to have to think that he's going to bring someone like that, surely. Someone of, decent ilk to kickstart his campaign as head coach of Brisbane Roar. I'm looking forward to what next year brings. A new team, Western United.
Yep.
Excited about that. A new stadium for Wanderers. Mate, plenty happening.
Just touching on Brisbane Roar as well, they picked up an unwanted... record overnight when they lost to Adelaide United.
Game. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, no. I saw the penalty.
5-3.
Yeah,
farewell to Matty Mackay. He's been a great servant of the game and a gentleman at that. It was great that the Fox Sports did the interviews post-match and spent a bit of time with him in front of the crowd. And it was a good crowd actually turned out for his last game. So.
Good stuff. Yeah, but Brisbane Roar, they conceded 71 goals over 27 games, which is the highest...
One thing for sure, clearly Robbie Fowler was not going to look at any defenders for next year. No. I reckon they're all being put through the scrap heap. But anyway. Yeah, but, is that it?
That's it. That's all for today's blast.
Make sure you listen to the pod. Plenty of action coming up this afternoon. So it's going to be a ripper. Some great guests. And don't forget Mitch's Mail, an exclusive big scoop for the Wollongong Football Show, so make sure you're listening.
Yep.
All right, go over to caravan-t-shirts.com. Jimmy, guess what?
What?
The Caravan T-shirts have arrived.
They have arrived.
I only ordered these.
Nice.
It was only 5 days ago. Maybe less.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
Open it up, mate.
Surprised you.
You certainly did.
I made the choice for Jimmy. Okay.
Let's hope you got the right one.
This one's mine.
Is that one yours? Straight out of Compton? Straight out of...
Guess who's doing okay? That's mine. Jimmy, this is you have mine.
I'll hold that one.
You have mine.
Oh, it's blue. I like that. That's good, mate.
I know you like blue.
Oh, what'd you get?
Here we go. This is Jimmy's. I love it. I love it. All right, let's
okay.
swap.
All right, there you go.
All right, we're going to throw them on.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. There we go, eh? Looking
Wow.
good, mate. Looking good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Caravan t-shirts. Yeah, beauty.
This has been a Podular Media production.